Imagine a zombie apocalypse breaking out worldwide, infected people collapsing, twitching, and then standing back up like puppets. What if one strange, masked doctor claimed he could cure everyone? Today we explore SCP-049, also called the Plague Doctor, and how in the world could we stop an outbreak linked to him? But before we begin, remember to like and subscribe for more deep SCP videos. SCP-049 is a humanoid entity that looks like a medieval doctor from the Black Death era. It wears a long black robe and a bird-like mask. The funny twist is that these clothes are not clothes at all. They are part of its body, almost like skin. Foundation researchers tried removing the robe once, and it did not end well. You could say SCP-049 does not appreciate wardrobe changes. The creature speaks fluent English, French, and a few other European languages. It sounds calm, polite, even gentle at times. You might expect a polite doctor to help people. That part is true, until you realize that SCP-049 believes almost every human it sees suffers from a mysterious disease. It calls this disease the Pestilence. No one knows what the Pestilence is. There is no test, no medical records, nothing. But SCP-049 insists it is real. The SCP Foundation captured SCP-049 in southern France after reports of a strange doctor walking through villages and treating people. Every treatment ended the same way. The patient would die within seconds. Locals thought it was a serial killer wearing cosplay. They were wrong. When the Foundation arrived, SCP-049 did not resist. It calmly surrendered and even thanked them for keeping him safe from the pestilence. In interviews, SCP-049 explains that it has hunted the disease for centuries. It claims the illness causes suffering, corruption, and decay of the human soul. When asked how it knows someone is infected, it simply says the signs are obvious. The Foundation has never seen any signs. The long cloak and mask look like leather, but scans show they are organic. The mask fuses with its face. It has human-like fingers that can hold tools, but the rest of its body stays mostly hidden. SCP-049 acts calm, like a normal doctor listening to a patient. It often compliments researchers for their intelligence and says it enjoys conversations. The creepy part is how fast that changes. The moment SCP-049 thinks someone shows symptoms of the pestilence, it becomes violent. There is no warning. It suddenly grabs the person with surprising speed and touches their neck or chest. That touch is enough to stop the heart. The victim dies instantly. Once a person dies, SCP-049 takes out tools that come from inside its coat. No one knows where it stores them. It cuts open the body, works on the organs, and then sews the victim back together. After a few minutes, the person stands up again. At first, this sounds amazing, a cure for death. Except the revived person moves like a broken robot. They do not talk, think, or understand anything. They just roam and sometimes attack others. These revived bodies are called SCP-049-2 instances. They behave like zombies. When researchers tried interviewing one, the zombie stared at the wall for hours. Another tried biting a guard. These creatures slowly fall apart because SCP-049 does not truly heal them. It believes it cured the disease, but it only made a walking corpse. The Foundation tested what happens if one of these zombies bites someone. Good news, the bite does not spread anything. Bad news, no one survives long enough to relax because SCP-049 usually appears again and cures more victims. The zombies are dangerous, but the doctor is the bigger threat. SCP-049 is kept in a secure cell with guards outside. It is allowed to read books and write notes. The Foundation gives it medical journals to study. Researchers hoped new knowledge might change its behavior. It did not. If anyone enters SCP-049's chamber, they must wear protective gear and maintain a safe distance. Interviews are done through glass walls or remote speakers. Even a handshake might end badly. During one incident, a researcher walked too close. SCP-049 suddenly attacked and treated him. Guards rushed in, but the man was already gone. SCP-049 apologized afterward and said the researcher was showing clear signs of the pestilence. But of course, nobody else agreed. Most zombie outbreaks start from infection, bites, or viruses. The SCP-049 outbreak is different. The zombies do not spread the disease. The Plague Doctor does. If SCP-049 escaped during a global disaster, it could walk through cities, calmly deciding who looks sick. It could kill thousands in days. Even worse, its zombies could overwhelm streets and homes. The Foundation once tested how fast SCP-049 would work in an open environment. The numbers were terrifying. It moves methodically, rarely stops, and never feels guilt. SCP-049 has only one goal: Eliminate the pestilence everywhere. Since it decides what counts as infected, every living human is at risk. Surprisingly, yes. SCP-049 loves talking. It will explain medical history, anatomy, and even philosophy. If treated respectfully, it becomes friendly. Some staff actually enjoyed speaking with it. They said it felt like talking to a calm professor. However, this is the same professor who might suddenly stab you with a scalpel if he thinks you sneeze the wrong way. The Foundation once offered SCP-049 a chance to study dead bodies instead of living ones. It agreed for a short time, but eventually said the bodies were too damaged to observe true symptoms. Soon after, it attacked a staff member and performed surgery again. SCP-049 often insists that one day it will create a perfect cure. It believes its final cure will restore intelligence, humanity, and life. The Foundation has never seen anything close to that. So what is the only way to stop a zombie apocalypse linked to SCP-049? First, secure the doctor. If he stays locked up, the zombies eventually fall apart on their own. They do not reproduce, communicate, or infect anyone. Guarding one creature stops the entire outbreak. Second, never trust a polite plague doctor offering medical help. If anyone in a medieval leather mask approaches you with a scalpel, walk the other way. Third, if zombies already exist, the Foundation suggests destroying them. SCP-049 will likely refuse to retreat them, claiming that they are already cured and he does not want to interfere. Finally, defeating SCP-049 requires caution and teamwork. It cannot be reasoned out of its beliefs. It will never stop searching for the pestilence because it truly believes it is helping mankind. SCP-049 once created a zombie that followed commands and stayed calm for hours. Researchers thought this was progress. The creature then collapsed, twitched for 20 minutes, and stopped moving forever. SCP-049 called this a small setback. The Foundation called it a disaster. If SCP-049 ever develops a real cure, the world might change forever. Imagine a doctor who could cure every illness. But for now, the cure is just a walking corpse with no brain activity. SCP-049 is terrifying because it looks like a healer, but acts like an executioner. It is polite, intelligent, and extremely dangerous. The only real defense is containment. Keep it locked up, and the world stays safe. If you enjoyed learning about SCP-049 and want more deep dives into strange anomalies, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.